Hey, so here's a short video over things you can do to help your wrists and elbows for carpal tunnel and tennis elbow. If you spin a lot like me, and this might be an issue you come across. So I just want to start off by saying I'm not a medical professional. So I have a friend who's a massage therapist that showed me some of these things. This one is most useful to me because I work in a call center. It releases your carpal tunnel. Pretty simple. You take your forearm, you want to lay it down on a surface if you can. You can do it while you're standing. Relax it. You can take your thumb, pull the blood up your forearm. And if you do that, you'll see how my fingers open up naturally when you do that. Now, if you do it and your fingers open up that much, that means your carpal tunnel's like shut. It should open up kind of like this. So what you're gonna do, resting on a surface if you have one, relax it, make a super tight fist, as tight as you can, point it straight towards the sky. You're going to clamp down, and it helps if you have someone else do it too. Clamp down as hard as you can right at the bottom of your wrist. Open your fingers straight up until they're pointing straight up, and then extend your hand slowly down. Don't force it. Just let it hear popping. It's a good thing. It means blood is being forced through your carpal tunnel, and then let go. It may be painful at first because you're releasing all the lactic acid into your system. And just run your thumb back up your forearm, and then repeat it. Tight fist, point it straight up, and this time you're going to do your thumb in the middle of your forearm. Super tight grip, open your fingers straight up, and extend them slowly down. And relax. Move the blood up, tight fist, point it straight up, and finally you're going to do close to your elbow, midway, open your hand, and extend it down, and pull the blood once again back up. And then you want to do this with your other arm as well. The key, essentially, pointing a fist straight up and pointing at 1, 2, 3 spots, beginning, middle, and end. Clamping down, forcing the blood to pull through your carpal tunnel as you extend your hand down. I do this every day myself. Most people only have to do it once or twice a week. Mine are particularly bad because I type all day. So some other simple exercises: straight arm, pulling your fingers in, putting the pressure here on the top of your hand, and breathing. Don't force any stretch. By forcing it, you're cutting off the oxygen that gets to the muscles. The other one is to pull right here, the top of your hand, and breathe. Relax your hand. Only getting a stretch across the base of the carpal tunnel. And do that on both sides. Okay? The third set of stretches you can do. You can take your hand, grab it from the outside, turn it inwards. Make sure your shoulders down and back. Inhale, exhale, making sure your wrist is straight up, but also in place. You don't want it to be uncomfortable. And inhale and exhale down. This causes a twisting motion in your elbow, releasing the myofascia that gets tangled up from repetitive strain injuries. Inhale up, turn your hand over, grab the outside. Once again, keep your wrist locked. Inhale and exhale and bring it toward your face, right about nose level. You'll feel that stretch through your back. And then you can push pressure right here and lift up slowly. Remember not to force it. And you can then do that on the other side. You want about 10 seconds for each stretch, unless you're really warmed up. Because if you overstretch a cool muscle, it's like stretching a rubber band too much, and it won't have that same consistency where it pulls tightly. Instead, it'll stretch out and then it won't want to come back. Remember to go up with the other side. I'm going through these quickly so you can follow me. And lastly, a good exercise to do is to take your hands, elbows at your sides, and you're going to pull like you're rowing like a pulling machine, creating your own resistance, pushing down through your heels, lifting up. Pull straight back, put your hands at your side, point back, and then like you're hugging somebody, squeeze your shoulders in, and then round your hands. From the front, pull it straight back, lifting your chest, creating your own resistance, turn your hands in, point straight back, and like you're hugging somebody, come in. And do that again. This is really good for the myofascia and tennis elbow. Carpal tunnel begins to release all those tight muscles. Remember to create your own resistance, and like you're hugging somebody coming in. You can do that about 5 to 10 times depending on how you feel. And roll your shoulders back. I hope this was helpful for you. It does incredible things for me. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And flow often.